we can bring ourselves into what other people are going through, what the world is going through, where, what different countries are going through right now. And I think that that really softens the landing space of that. And then not to dismiss the grief that we have, because we're allowed to have that when it's not going the way we want. The things that have really been helping me, and some people have sent me, and please keep sending me, I think at the moment, us trying to connect with nature and sunshine and breathing and stars and animals, because animals have such a beautiful frequency, and all of that is a really grounding way to keep ourselves supported through all of the changes that are happening at the moment. Hi everyone, it is Mel from 100% You and Life Unpacked. Boy, have I been trying to unpack my life right now. I am just giving a weekly update, and unfortunately, I am not seeing clients because, as most of you know, I shattered my kneecap and have had surgery. It's been a really interesting journey in the last few weeks for me, and in particularly, my kneecap is great, but I also injured my lower back when I fell, and so I've been having lots of pain and trying to sort that out. And of course, in my world and what I teach is pain has an emotional story to it, and it means something. And so it's inviting us to look in deeper into what's going on for us and to be able to work it out. So of course, I've been trying to do that at the same time that I'm also trying to support myself to be just in the moment of what it is, and to let my body go through what it needs to go through, as well as not forcing it, but letting things unfold, which is tricky for me because I am someone that really likes to feel like I'm achieving and getting things done and, doing things each day. And here I am not only, being grounded because I can't walk or exercise or move or be on my feet or be really clear headed. I also can't think because I've been in quite a lot of pain. So I have so much respect for people in pain. It's really taught me already so much in seeing a different side of what people go through, and really supporting ourselves in this is quite tricky and difficult. So the things I've learnt, I think I'll share with you this week, because that's been a big thing for me. Not able to do exactly what I want to do right now, but it's unsure of what the future holds. Now, I know bodies heal, and I know that this is a short-term event for me, although it feels so long right now, and it's interfering in my stubbornness of what I want to do and how I want to heal and get better. And because you have an idea of how all this works, that you wouldn't actually get the life bomb that totally turns your life upside down and grounds you. But here I am, sitting here, absolutely contemplating that. So at the start of the year, I pulled some cards, which I always do, and I got some amazing cards. They were beautiful, which led me to that false sense of security that's like, wow, things are going really nicely. Everything's going to unfold exactly, in my plan. And here I am going, well, were the cards wrong? But it's not true. The cards are always right. And so it was just, I had put my expectation into what I thought it would be. And so now I have to really step back and let things unfold and know. I know for me, backs and all of that is unsupported. And I would love to do a group if anyone's interested to have a let's nut this out and try and sort some stuff out if we got together and just had that let's chat with Mel time. Because again, backs are unsupported, and I am so beyond supported. The gratefulness that I have for people giving me messages, like every day I get a message from someone giving me love, telling me to keep going. How am I? Really helps. It's helped me so much. Or even some beautiful messages of people saying, this is how you've helped me in my life, and I just wanted to let you know. And I've had a few of those, and that also really touches my soul so much that I'm like, you know what? Okay, it's okay. We've got this. So thank you so much for those. Please keep them coming because they really do help me and I really appreciate them. A big part of my week this week has been being able to allow myself to be frustrated and grieve and angry and all of the things, because I think we have to sit in that emotion so much and feel that and embrace it and immerse ourselves in it, because pretending we're okay all the time doesn't work. And sometimes we're just not okay, and we're not okay with the experience that we're having, even though it's going to be, it's going to have an end date. when we have the expectations of what we want and it doesn't align, it really can get us down. Now, that said, I think the beautiful part of that experience too is then when we start looking at the bigger picture, we can bring ourselves into what other people are going through, what the world is going through, what different countries are going through right now. And I think that that really softens the landing space of that. And then not to dismiss the grief that we have, because we're allowed to have that when it's not going the way we want, because there's a beautiful message in that. But at the same time, as a collective, and this is why we do these weekly check-ins, the collective of that, there's a lot of things that aren't going the way that we want right now. The world is really quite tumultuous. And I think that at the end of this, I think that that big change and the big shifts, and there's a lot of people questioning, and we have to have fear, because fear makes us then question what is happening and why we're giving our power to certain ways. And so then when we're in that space, we come together and we make a better plan together as a collective. And so a lot of that, I think there's this shift going on underneath, but we can feel it. And really, there's a vibration or a frequency that is quite unnerving right now. So for me, I do feel that as well. And not just in my life, but obviously collectively. So these are the things that I've been doing that may help you as well, to be able to just tuck yourself in a little bit. The things that have really been helping me, and some people have sent me, and please keep sending me, I absolutely love them. There's been some beautiful yoga nidra meditations, and it really just helps center you back to you and your energy, because again, so much is going on. So meditations, yoga nidra, there's been some beautiful sound healings that I've been doing from YouTube, and some frequency listening to music. So if I'm in pain at night and I can't sleep, I'll put on some frequency music and just let my body be with that. And that's been really beautiful. So there's lots of different things that in the meantime kind of things that we do to support ourselves in it. Letting people in is such a big, beautiful part of this, because letting people help me, letting people ask me what I need. It's so interesting when you go, I don't know. The emotional needs for me, particularly to for myself with me, is to make sure that I know I'm supporting myself in the space. So it's the pulling the card or the trying to get something done. And it is a thing for me. So, I try and pick an achievable goal. And that's whether how little that is, even if it's cleaning out my emails, that feeling like I've done something at the end of the day helps me to be able to, set my day up for the next day. So feeling mentally stronger, I'm going to try and enjoy this weekend the beautiful garden and connecting with some people and the energy that outside holds. I think at the moment, us trying to connect with nature and sunshine and breathing and stars and animals, because animals have such a beautiful frequency, and all of that is a really grounding way to keep ourselves supported through all of the changes that are happening at the moment. So that is me this week. If you have any beautiful ideas or fun things that I can do while I heal, send me a shout out and let me know. I am so grateful for you all, and I am looking forward to catching up and being more present and connected with everyone soon. So I hope you have a beautiful week.